Hey, it's Zach from 718 Motorpool, and if you saw my barn find NYPD aero video from a few months ago, then you know this light bar was sitting for 30-something years before I came along and bought it. Well, this is it now, perfectly functional after I replaced the thermal flasher and polished up the domes. I'm counting this as another light bar saved. So today we're going to be talking about this bar in a little bit more detail. Federal Signal introduced the Aerotwinsonic in the late 1970s by combining the internals of a twinsonic with the external shape of an aerodynic. I wonder how long it took them to figure out that name. But interesting fact about these light bars is they use the aerodynic nameplate, and a lot of people just assume that these are aerodynics. The Aerotwin was discontinued sometime in the early 90s. The list price in 1985 for a 47.5-inch Aerotwin with internal flashers like the one in this video, without the special order option that we're going to be discussing later, was $620. Adjusted for inflation, that would be $1,848 in 2024. But I'm sure buying several hundred of these at a time got you a pretty sizable discount for departments like the NYPD. The NYPD used these from 1982 until 1990, with some larger vehicles getting them into the early 90s. Given how much media came from the crack epidemic in New York City during the 80s, the light blue Plymouths with the distinctive red, clear, and amber lights became forever associated with the gritty urban landscape of the 1980s. The first NYPD Aerotwins showed up on Grand Furies for precinct cars, and Ford LTD Crown Victorias assigned to highway patrol. From 1982 to 1989, these were paired with the Mark 7 siren. Until 1990, the Aerotwins were wired to a single switch that turned the whole bar on. For 1990, when the department switched to the PA300 siren, they also added a switch box so you could operate the inboard flashers separately from the rotating lights. One distinctive feature of the NYPD Aerotwins was they were special ordered from Federal with the power cable on the passenger side, which sets it apart from other Aerotwins ordered in the same configuration by other New York City agencies like the fire department or traffic. As the NYPD modernized and upgraded to the Jetstream Envision in the 90s, they sold the condemned light bars at auction. Prior to 9/11, you could buy New York City's old emergency lights and sirens by the pallet load. A lot of people and businesses took advantage of this, including a police supply company called Gauls. Gauls refurbished these in bulk and resold them for the low price of $99.99. This caught the attention of a lot of buyers on a tight budget, especially tow truck drivers. And as a result, there are still quite a few of these light bars on the road today across the country. You're just more likely to find them on the roof of a rollback than a blue Grand Fury.